All right, folks, how you doing? Welcome back. So we're carrying on with the Mars mystery. Disclaimer, as always, under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976, blah, blah, blah. You know the drill by now. The Mystery of Cydonia, Companions of the Face. So Hancock makes the point that the face is not the only feature in Cydonia which could prove important. Richard Hoagland even suggests that if the face was made to draw attention to that part of Mars, then what better place to explore? Hoagland was unimpressed and unconvinced by NASA's dismissive, glib attitude on the subject of the face and decided to look more deeply into Cydonia. Yeah, that's somewhat putting it mildly. The city and the fort. So Hancock writes, quote, Hoagland drew a horizontal line 90 degrees from the axis that led him to the center of 4 mounds in the pattern of a cross, housing a fainter central mound, seemingly at the center of 10 pyramidal forms. He christened this the city. He also states that the structures looked rectilinear and that several smaller pyramids were at precise right angles to the structures. Hancock describes it as, quote, a strikingly rectangular pattern created by numerous features at right angles, including the aligned corners and even streets running roughly north and south. The easternmost structure was termed by Hoagland the fort. It seems to consist of 2 huge walls meeting at the southwest corner like the keep of a giant castle. Lines on the landscape. So 14 miles east of the face, Hoagland discovered the cliff. Hancock speculates this cliff, quote, might be a thin wedge-shaped mesa or a gigantic wall. Hoagland recreated the Martian skies along the horizon to see if there was any astronomical significance to it, and concluded that from the city center, the sun could be seen rising out of the mouth of the face at dawn during the summer solstice 330,000 years ago. Wow. Entry to the city. So the main city structures are in a circle around the, quote, city square, as Hoagland terms the cross shape of small mounds. Hancock describes the surrounding structures as, quote, straight-sided and appear to be pyramidal in form. The fort resembles a huge triangle, with what looks to be 2 sides of immense walls enclosing an inner space. Hancock also points out the 16 small oval mounds around the larger pyramids. On first view, the city is not overly eye-catching, writes Hancock. Quote, closer inspection, however, brings a number of features to the fore. The fort is particularly noteworthy. Its 2 gargantuan walls are perfectly straight, and the inscribed hollow is parallel with the outer walls. What geological force could excavate the interior of such a formation into such exact conformity with its exterior? Very good point. So yeah, we're continuing Hoagland season here on the channel.
Gives me a hard on.
Check out the interviews that I posted just recently in the playlist and the podcast section, and I've broken them down into little sound bites and things like that, so they're more easily digestible, because it's a lot to sit through 2-3 hours, of a radio interview. So I just wanted to kind of break it down a bit, and make it, more kind of like small little sound bites, just to make it, if you wanted to quickly get to a point, you could just get to that specific point within the interview. Anyway, take care, and I'll see you the next time.